Hey everyone, Brian from Three Geeky Dads here. Before we begin tonight's episode, I just want everyone to know that we are now sponsored by Audible. As an IT professional for a school department, I find myself behind the wheel of my car traveling between schools almost all day long, and that's where Audible comes in. Right now, I'm enjoying listening to Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, read by Stephen Fry. It's so enjoyable to hear this hilarious audiobook read by a proper British comic actor. And that's just scratching the surface. Audible is the leading provider of spoken word content, with everything from bestsellers, celebrity memoirs, and news to podcasts. Yes, if you're into podcasts, and you're listening to us right now, so we can assume you do, Audible has got you covered. Just go to www.audibletrial.com/3GD to get your free 30-day trial today. That's www.audibletrial.com/3GD to get your free 30-day trial. You'll get 1 credit, 2 credits if you're already an Amazon Prime member. That's good for any premium selection titles you like, and they're yours to keep. You also get the Audible Plus catalog of podcasts, audiobooks, guided wellness, and Audible originals. Listen all you want. No credits needed. Again, that's www.audibletrial.com/3GD. $14.95 a month after your 30-day trial. Cancel at any time. Audible. Stay informed, connected, and inspired. And now, on with the show.
Warning, incoming dad joke. Warning, incoming dad joke.
Hey guys, I heard Victor Frankenstein couldn't afford any of his lab equipment.
Did he steal it?
How did he pay for
No,
it?
he charged it.
Oh, because it's
Did I credit back then?
electric.
What's his credit score? 120 volts? Hey-o!
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
It looks like a pink nightmare.
Christmas has a Yule log. Not a log, I don't have a log, but it's...
Father's
All that I have, all that I've learned, everything I feel, all this and more I bequeath you, my son.
Your father was Frankenstein, and your mother was the lightning.
We named the dog Indiana.
I am the father.
Just needed one more second. 1.21 gigawatts. That's his credit score.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, you flux capacitor. You.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to another thrilling episode of Three Geeky Dads, the show where each episode is attempted to be brought to life by 4 dads and often finds itself dead on arrival.
It's alive!
Almost like that intro I just did. I am Mark, and with me as always is the Mary and Wollenscraft to my Shelley.
Derek.
And Brian.
And also joining us to say F you to math, the accuracy of our show title, and my marriage proposals, the man who sparks all the ladies alive,
Ooh,
Tito.
sparks.
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
We're doing
Not too
good.
bad.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, good. It's cold out.
Yeah.
It's cold
it is.
outside.
Middle of
It's a bit
nippy
November.
Come on inside. I'll roof you. Baby, it's cold outside.
Not great.
No.
Bill Cosby McCreen over here.
Got a Cosby
Theo.
drink all out. Theo.
Dad, I got a girl pregnant.
Somebody do Bob do. Have I got a drink for you?
Sounds like Theo didn't need the drink.
Theo didn't need the drink. See, Theo had sex appeal. I needed help.
Unlike old Weird Harold.
I did fine. I had like 9 children by the time that series was done. Started with 3 or 4, ended up with like 9 kids. I don't know. Felicia Rashad. She was sexy, huh?
Yeah,
She was.
She was.
Claire Huxtable. She didn't look like a Claire.
She was
No,
Michelle
that's a fat
Obama
girl's
before
name.
Michelle Obama was Michelle
She was
Obama.
great.
No, I'm sorry.
I learned recently she was it Debbie Allen? Is her
Yeah.
sister?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know they were sisters.
No, they are, yeah.
choreographer? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Michelle
From
Obama's
Fame.
got nothing on Felicia
Oh, come on,
Rashad.
she does.
Felicia Rashad
Not
is
even close.
fucking gem.
Oh, come on.
She married a
no.
basketball player who did football highlights. That was always my dig against her. Because that just didn't make sense to me. But other than that, greatest mom on
It did for
television.
her. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my husband a coffee because I'm just a nice little woman, Alvin.
Remember when Stevie Wonder guest starred on the show?
I do.
The episode?
Yeah.
That
Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy.
Oh yeah.
He was doing like the sampling of their voices
In the
and shit.
studio.
Yeah.
And then she everybody goes to bed and she just plays Stevie Wonder's record, pours herself a glass of wine. You know what that episode was going after, but they had to cut it.
She roofied Bill.
That's right. A couple
Bill
of
was
hoagies,
upstairs.
chocolate
Bill
sodas.
was upstairs wondering where the
Chocolate
hell
sodas.
Sandra came from. That's what,
Sandra.
where did Sandra come from? Where were you the first 5
Season or two.
seasons?
Alvin.
Oh God, I hated Omen.
Yeah.
All right, well, that concludes
cockroach?
the sports section of our show.
Yeah, for sure. We talked about
Cosby
Ahmad
Roof.
Rashad,
That's right.
husband of Felicia.
It's like
There you go.
sports adjacent.
Yeah, sports adjacent.
Sports are Jason. Many things are Jason. Yeah, they can't all be good. That's why Derek writes the jokes, folks.
right.
Hey, tonight the dads are wrist deep in the season of thanks
Wrist deep.
by giving thanks to the miracle of life, the kind that is stitched together with the parts of dead folk, providing the ultimate positive message about the importance of recycling that would make Captain Planet come in his tights. I am, of course, talking about Frankenstein, or rather Guillermo DelToro's Frankenstein, which hit Netflix like a bolt of lightning and what many have considered to be the closest and most faithful adaptation of Mary Shelley's literary masterpiece. Do we agree? Well, wait, because before we slip on our lab coats, pull the third switch and scream to the heavens that it's alive, our own Frankenstein of Frankenfurters and Franks of Beans, Brian, has prepared a yummy appetizer to start us off.
What is this? Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. Oh, do you like it? I'm not partial to desserts myself, but this is excellent. Who are you talking to? To you. You just made a yummy sound, so I thought you liked the dessert. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Well, now look here. If it wasn't you, when it wasn't you...
Brian.
Thank you,
Is it
Mark.
the Franks or the Beans, Brian?
I like the Franks and beans. That
damn
made
it,
me
something
laugh.
about
I think
Mary.
the Franks,
Like
are,
a-
the
Bit the
beans are
Franks.
above
Something
the
about
Franks. Yeah.
something about Mary callback is always a good
This
throwback.
wouldn't happen to Woogie.
Come here, bring everybody here. Bring the camera.
That man can do no wrong. Anyway.
Tonight, we're going to be taking a look at Guillermo del Toro's version of the classic horror tale of Frankenstein, as Mark just mentioned.
I did.
The film stars Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein and Jacob Elordi as the creature, with Mia Goth.
Goth.
I think it's
Goth.
a
Goth.
th-
With the
She's a
th.
goth girl. Goth.
It's not Goth.
Goth?
Yes, serpent worms. Would you like some?
No, thanks.
Goth.
Not Vincent Van Gogh.
It's a silent gach.
And Christoph Waltz in supporting roles. The story follows the life of Frankenstein, an egotistical scientist whose eventual experiments in creating new life result in dangerous consequences. This isn't the first adaptation of Mary Shelley's horror tale, and it won't be the last, but it's a fairly faithful adaptation, and Oscar Isaac does a very competent job as the unhinged and driven scientist. That got us to thinking about some of our other favorite iterations of the famously mad doctor from some of our other favorite versions of Frankenstein.
No, it's pronounced Frankenstein.
He's the doctor, not the creature.
That's true.
Right.
He's not the monster,
He's not the monster.
but he is the monster.
But he is the monster.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He is the monster.
True that. Who's
It's you.
It's you. We're pointing at you.
So I went a little outside the box. Dr. Frankenfurter
Hey.
from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Good call.
That doesn't count.
Yeah. That's
He
Tim
made a
Curry,
creature.
right?
Time. You didn't do the assignment correctly.
Tim Curry's that's Tim Curry's
Tim
character.
Curry, yep.
that's a
yeah,
good pick.
creating Rocky is his own version of Frankenstein.
He fooled us for
man.
so long.
Who?
I always thought he was like 7 feet tall. Tim Curry.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah. No, he's only like 5'4".
He's so tall
Well, now
in
he's
so many
like
movies.
4'2".
Yeah, well, it's the
But
chair.
He-
That's for different reasons,
yeah,
That was
Derek.
Yeah.
what I meant. Hey, I've met him. I've talked to him. He's okay with
Yeah.
me making that joke.
You met him once.
Yeah.
You made fun of him.
that?
Yeah.
We're
When you
buds
talk
now.
about me next year on your
Next time,
podcast,
yeah.
be sure to make fun of me in a chair.
In 2 years. All right. Yeah, that's my pick.
Oh, all right. So, I mean, everybody's aware that I'm a huge Hammer horror fan, so I have to go with
Never
Peter
noticed.
Cushing. Really, Tito, let me
Hadn't
educate you.
noticed.
Let me educate you. Peter Cushing played Dr. Frankenstein in Hammer films for, I think, 7 out of their 8 Frankenstein
I've never
movies.
seen any of those. When are we going to watch those?
We are going to watch some of them tonight.
Did we do them?
Is it Monster of Hell that he's not?
You haven't.
No,
we haven't
it
done
was
any of them.
No,
the
we haven't.
not evil,
I'm trying to
the
think.
horror
That's
of
why I haven't
Frankenstein.
spoken yet.
That was the one where Ralph Bates plays Frankenstein.
Even before me, right? You guys hadn't done any.
We
of
did
the Frank-
Curse.
Oh, okay.
We did Curse of
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
I
In
believe
the very,
we
that
did.
was one of our
Yeah.
first ones.
We have not done. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We gotta do a Frankenstein one.
We will.
And it's
We'll
always
cover
good
more
to
of
see
them.
those two paired together.
Which two?
Cushing and Lee.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Top secret.
Well, Lee was the creature in the very first one.
Yep.
Actually, David Prowse, who was Darth Vader, played his creature in 2 other of the sequels.
Fuck that guy.
No, don't fuck that guy.
James Earl Jones.
What did he do to you?
But
James Earl
in
Jones
one
is
of
the heart of Darth Vader.
Well, maybe
I
the
don't-
heart, but David
No.
Prowse was the
Eddie-
balls.
Man,
Yeah.
Like
that could-
literally, he got his balls
in the
inside
horror of
suit.
That could've been
Frankenstein, which
anybody.
we did cover, that's
We
the one
did.
that we had Jason Pritchard on because that's one of his favorite
Yes,
movies.
yes.
That's the one that did not star Peter Cushing as Dr. Frankenstein. It was kind of a
Ralph Bates.
tongue-in-cheek remake of the first movie. Tito's looking at me weird.
Curse.
No, because he
Curse
likes
of
Ralph
Frankenstein.
Bates. You might like that one.
Yeah.
So Ralph Bates.
Yeah, Ralph
I
Bates
was wondering
in,
where the hell Cushing was.
he was around. He was still making movies for Hammer, but not this one. But you like Ralph Bates. He was the one that was in Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde.
Phenomenal movie.
Oh, he is good.
Yeah,
All
very
time
good.
classic.
Was he doing the Star War at the time of this? And that's
No,
why-
that was before the Star War.
This was before.
Yeah.
that was
Who was
before
he
the
in Star Wars?
He was Grand Moff Tarkin.
That's Peter.
No, not Bates. not
Oh,
Bates.
you're thinking
I was
Ralph
thinking
Bates.
of Ralph
Oh, no,
Bates.
no, no.
Did you see all our eyes widen? For
Yeah, I did.
We almost got fired. Just odd because we don't pay you.
Even I was
Take it
shocked.
easy. They're not as nice as they appear to be.
He was wearing the werewolf
Everybody
mask
was
in the
like, what the fuck
cantina
are you
that
talking
eventually got cut out and replaced by a
I
shitty
fucking
CGI.
hated that. I love those
Alien.
werewolves.
Master Bates.
Werewolves.
Master Bates?
Master Bates.
What's a Grand Moff Tarkin?
I don't know.
Grandma Tarkin.
It's is Moff his name or title?
That's his title.
Grand Moff.
Moff.
Yeah, I
Second
was
administrator.
Tarkin was his last name.
Yeah,
Tarkin was the
Tarkin is his
last
last name, but you can
Scott
be a Moff
Tarkin.
and then you can be a Grand Moff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't write it. Blame George Lucas.
Henry Tarkin. His name is Henry,
Henry
Tarkin. Henry Tarkin.
So you know his first name?
How do you come up
Do you
with
want to know
Moff?
his first name?
He's from the Connecticut Tarkins.
You know his first name.
I
don't
know his
you?
first name.
No, let me guess.
If
Wait,
it's not
wait.
Henry, I don't want to hear
Yeah,
it.
Let
Mark
me
might
guess.
know it.
Let me guess. Edgar.
No.
Oh, that's not bad.
He wears a nice suit.
Derek.
Thaddeus.
I'm
I
gonna
only
go-
get one guess. Say
Yeah,
Thaddeus.
no. Thaddeus.
Plebus.
Pladius?
Plebus.
Plevis?
I don't know.
No, it's probably like John.
Plumbus, yes.
Sean Tarkin.
John Tarkin.
You take
Sounds
the
like somebody
Plumbus.
at a hardware store.
It's Wilhoff.
Wilhoff?
No, Wilhoff.
I was so
Yeah.
close.
The good old Wilhoff scream.
Yeah.
His name is Grand Moff Wilhoff Tarkin.
That's his title is Grand Moff.
That's the dumbest
and then
shit
it's
I've heard.
Wilhoff Tarkin. yes.
Wilhoff, but
Wilhoff.
it's
See,
so close
his
to
parents
Grand
were
Moff.
so convinced that he was going to become something. They gave him a name that rhymes with his title.
His job title has to
Someday
coincide
little
with his
Wilhoff
first
is going to
name.
become a Grand Moff.
That makes me like him less.
I
Good
never
pick.
liked him. I
Not a
love
fan?
No, I love Peter Cushing. Don't get me wrong, but the idea that there's this old guy bossing Darth Vader around, even
Yeah.
as a kid, I'm like, the dude could just fucking choke him. Why is he taking orders
Because
from
it's
this
Peter
guy?
Cushing.
I thought that maybe Tarkin had something over Vader. I don't know
Maybe.
that he was holding over.
He's on the
Vader.
Epstein files.
You don't yell at Grand Moff. You don't yell at Grand Moff Tarkin. He doesn't care. He's like, go ahead, kill me. I don't care. I'm fucking
Yeah.
100
Is
years
he
old.
like the Al Capone of his time? Little guy with a lot of power? Little
gotta be it.
Moff?
Little
Lot of
Moff.
power?
He's the brains.
Yeah.
He's got a gun taped behind the toilet in the Death Star.
Yeah.
I'd see that.
imagine, You know, Palpatine is probably like
Grand Moff
leave
is
this guy
the Star
alone.
Wars universe version of Godfather.
Yeah. You,
So wait
you
a
visit
minute.
him when Princess Leia was betrothed.
So Palpatine was still
Yeah.
above
Yeah.
Grand Moff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is he like a?
'Cause he was the Emperor.
So Emperor,
And
is
he was
Moff
just like-
Grand Moff below Emperor.
Oh, way below.
So what's right before Emperor?
I don't know.
Nothing.
What was
he's the big
Thrawn?
man.
Admiral Thrawn?
Yeah,
he was an admiral.
That's an admiral, but I think
is
Grand
Admiral
Moff.
below
What was Admiral Thrawn?
I think
He was a captain. He
I
was a
think that
captain.
Captain Admiral.
Captain Admiral
Tarkin
Thrawn.
was over
Yes.
Grand
Sergeant.
Admiral Thrawn.
It wouldn't surprise me if that was his name. You see how
Admiral
they're
is his
naming
first
these
name,
people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why doesn't Darth Vader realize he's talking to his daughter? That one always got me.
yeah, I know, right? So many plot holes. It's like when Mark and I drove up to Toronto, we were talking about movies that should not be remade.
Yeah.
And I was struggling, and I'm like,
so good that they shouldn't be, or so
Yeah.
bad that they should be?
Like,
Yeah.
don't remake
All right.
Jaws.
yeah,
Don't
exactly.
remake
Like
Casablanca.
perfect movies. And I was thinking, I really struggled with this, and it like I think that the conversation trailed off because I was thinking about it and I was driving at the same time. And
How dare
I was
you.
Started falling asleep.
I was thinking, like, should we remake Star Wars? And in the back of my head, I'm like, yes, absolutely, we should, because George Lucas can't stop fucking with this movie anyway.
Yeah.
So why not
Just
remake
hit
it
a
and
hard
get
reset?
rid of the plot holes? I would get rid of the fact that Luke and Leia are brother and sister,
Yeah,
all
like they
together.
did with Michael and Laurie Strode.
I didn't like that.
I love that.
I prefer them to be siblings.
Fuck 'em.
Really, do
Yeah.
you?
No
I
siblings.
like them.
That's dumb.
I don't
Yeah.
need it.
No.
No.
I don't need it.
Little Tito and little
But I
Mike
thought
don't
you-
like that.
Well, Tito don't want that.
But don't you love the Thornbirds? Not the Thornbirds. Thorn. Is
Have
it,
I ever
right?
watched
What was
the
it called?
Thornbirds? I
The
don't
trilogy.
think so.
Could you
I
tell
like
me you're the
trilogy.
Halloween
I think
guy?
it's right. The Thorn trilogy.
The Thorn
The Thorn
trilogy.
trilogy is great.
Which, yeah, but he like.
I know they're
Jesus.
brother and
Yeah.
sister in that. It's good,
Yeah.
but I like it better when they're not. No, it's still good.
Yeah.
They're both good. They're both good.
He's just a sociopath stalking a woman.
Getting back to
Absolutely.
Frankenstein.
Well, before
Yes.
we do that,
Tito.
I want to
Oh.
say one thing about Tito's thing about Darth Vader not realizing
Not
he's
knowing.
talking to his daughter.
Yeah.
I had thought before any of these other movies, even as a kid, back in the day when it was just 3 movies, I thought he couldn't remember until he was zapped by the lightning in Jedi, and that sparked his memory.
it, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Or he saw Luke
Like
being
Frankenstein's
zapped.
creature that Emperor Palpatine had created.
Great segue.
Yes.
Great segue.
Is that your pick,
he
Tito?
stole
Is
my
Darth?
pick.
Yeah, is
Darth Vader is
no,
Tito's
Palpatine's not
pick.
It's
here.
not, but that's very
That
good.
was the way I
That's
justified
very
it
good.
as a child.
I like the reasoning.
It's like
behind
shock
that.
therapy.
Sure.
I only just thought about it right now.
Ooh, shock treatment. It's gonna hit you like a real live wire. No, sorry.
No, you're not.
a movie.
Don't pretend. I know what it is. Thank you, Derek.
The sequel to Rocky Horror.
Horror,
Derek's
yeah.
pick. Yeah.
No, I never saw it. The sequel to Rocky Horror.
It's not that great, Tito. You didn't miss much.
That's probably why we haven't heard of it lately.
not Rocky Horror.
The
Is it
soundtrack
called
was
Rocky
okay.
Horror 2?
No, it's called Shock Treatment.
Oh, I've heard of that
Yeah.
movie.
That's where they came up with Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, I
Shock
thought that was
treatment to
the streets.
electric boogaloo.
I think the streets came up with that, Derek.
Rocky Horror. Hey,
Came from the streets.
what's your Frankenstein
What are we doing this
pick?
week?
Frank.
Top shock
Darth
treatment.
Vader
Well,
movies.
Grand Moff Tarkin, obviously.
Top Moth. Who is your top moth?
I went a little, not a specific Dr. Frankenstein, but Dr. Frankenstein-esque characters, and mine are Gary and Wyatt from Weird Science.
Oh,
we can go
good
that
call.
route?
I don't know. It
Yeah,
popped
why
into my
not?
head. They're watching
They're mad
Frankenstein.
scientists.
All right.
They're
okay.
watching Frankenstein, and it inspires them to create their own creature,
And I'm
which
gonna-
they do.
I'm
A
tossing
beautiful,
in the
beautiful
top one
creature.
with mine then.
Vanessa
So,
Angel. on
also,
the show.
honestly, I haven't seen a lot of films based on Frankenstein.
That's your fault.
Maybe like a couple,
say
but
we
none that I would be like, oh, this one's my favorite.
Sure.
Also, there's one in my head, but I was sure that somebody was going to say it. So
Might be mine
Oh,
because
okay.
you and I both really like this show. I love Peter Cushing.
I didn't even fucking think about that.
Okay, so here we go.
Great pick.
I love Peter Cushing's Frankenstein. The performance is awesome, but I prefer my Dr. Frankenstein with a little bit of pathos to him. Somebody who's struggling, whereas Baron Frankenstein in
He's
the Hammer
evil.
films, he's a fucking dick even
Yeah.
before he creates the monsters.
Which is what I love. I love Peter Cushing as a bad guy.
I do too, and it's great. But after seeing this latest movie about the struggle within Dr. Frankenstein, and that made me think of my top pick, which is Henry Treadway as Victor Frankenstein in Penny Dreadful.
Oh, love it.
I
think about that
love
show.
this fucking series. I wish it had gone longer. I love that monster too.
Yeah, me too.
And I love this Dr. Frankenstein. I love the actor. Cockneys vs. Zombies is a very underrated comedic zombie film that everybody needs
What
to
the
see.
hell is his name?
He was in Being Human, the British version as the werewolf.
Oh, I never saw
his
that.
dad played the guy that brought Dracula to life in Hammer's Taste the Blood of Dracula.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
What,
I know
Rory
he-
Kinnear and Roy Kinnear. So Rory is the son.
Rory Kinnear.
Rory Kinnear.
Yes.
Kinnear. Oh, it was the Frankenstein.
Yes,
oh,
played,
okay.
Yes, played
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And,
So why
and
did I
Penny
say
Dreadful.
Henry?
Because you're talking about the doctor.
The
I'm
doctor.
talking about the doctor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
And,
yes,
and you,
you're
but you
talking
also
about
brought
the
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also
All right,
brought up
and the monster.
The monster, which you love, which I love.
I love them both.
And yes, I love
they're
Rory
great.
Kinnear's performance.
So that was mine.
Nice.
Good call.
Good pick.
Backups. I had Frankenweenie.
Oh,
Frankenweenie.
Same.
nice.
The short though.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that.
Oh, yeah, not the movie?
I never
live
saw
action.
it. I
Really?
like
You
the
never
live
saw the
actions.
movie? I've only ever seen the movie. I never saw the short.
Stick with the short.
Yeah, that Curse of Frankenstein, I love. Young Frankenstein.
I thought somebody was going to
Gene
say that.
Wilder.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
that would have been my guy.
Yeah.
And Lisa Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah.
pick.
I
Yeah, I
forgot
got
about
that one.
Lisa
She was good.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
And then I have an honorable mention. It's one that's way like very kind of out of the box, but like it's a movie called Rebirth.
I don't know this
I
one.
believe it's on Shudder, so you could check it out.
It's called Birth.
Birth / Rebirth. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's about this woman has a sick kid. There's a morgue technician that works with the mother. I think the mother's
I saw a thing about this.
Yeah, and the mother's played by Judy Reyes from Scrubs. The morgue technician is Marin Ireland, who's in Umbrella Academy.
Who was the chick from Scrubs? In Scrubs.
What's her name?
Was it Jordan?
No.
The other one. There
Yeah.
was only 2 chicks in Scrubs, wasn't there?
There were 3.
Yeah.
There was Jordan.
Oh,
there was Elliot, and then there was Carla.
what's his name's wife,
Carla.
or ex-wife,
Carla.
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Drew Carey. Why can't I think of her name?
Yeah, the Jordan. Jordan's
That's
the,
Jordan.
I don't remember the
Yeah,
actor's
no,
name.
but
that was
this is
Jordan.
Carla.
I was like,
Okay.
And yeah, and basically the little girl dies, but the morgue technician decides to kind of play Frankenstein and like reanimates her, and it's just kind of like it's a really good movie. It was.
You brought up Shudder. There was a movie that I saw on Shudder, and I can't think of the name of it. You might know it. Is it A Girl and Her Monster? A Girl and Her Creature? About the little black girl in the hood?
Yeah.
A little black girl in her.
And her brother gets killed in a
Monster,
drive-by, and then he
or-
comes back to life, and he kind of like it's very
something around that
Frankenstein-esque.
title. Yeah, a little
That
black
was-
girl and her monster.
Yeah, but it's not called A Little Black Girl. I think
No,
it's just called.
something along that line.
Yeah.
I think it is A Girl and Her Monster.
I think it's
No,
called.
the word black is in it.
Is it?
I'm not being funny. That's the title, or it's something in the title.
But it's very good, and you just reminded me of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
totally
angry black girl and her
Angry
monster.
The angry black girl in her monster.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I never saw this. I
That's
remember it
twice on
coming
Shudder.
out though.
Yeah, it
you
was
were-
very
Damn.
good.
Yeah, you were right.
Came out about like 2, 3, 4 years ago, maybe.
right
and,
about Dinklage, right about the black girl. I'm
there
2
you
for
go.
2. There we go.
Did Dinklage ever play Frankenstein's monster?
No. No.
I'm sure he will next.
Toss
Yeah.
the Avenger. I mean,
There's still
He played
time.
one of Dr. Pretorius's creatures in the jar.
I'd see that.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I've just got, other than the one I just mentioned, because I just remembered it, I've got Gene Wilder as young Frankenstein. I love his portrayal because I know it's played for laughs, but he goes from like Mr. Super Science, everything is so rational and can be justified by scientific procedure, to becoming totally
Maniacal,
unhinged
yeah.
as he discovers what his grandfather actually did and tries to replicate it, and he just goes off the rails as the movie
It
goes
counts.
on.
It's still in the canon.
Oh yeah, no,
it's
it's
still in
great.
the Frankenstein
My daughter
canon.
last year thought that Young Frankenstein was actually part of the Frankenstein canon as far as like the older Universal movies go.
Well, I thought it was the little kid from Son of Frankenstein
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah,
because
that
was
would
it
be
the
good.
grandfather or the great grandfather?
Yeah,
But then
both
in
on
Ghost of
Frankenstein.
in Ghost of Frankenstein, he has a brother named.
William.
No, what is it?
Well,
it's actually
it's William in
it's
the
actually
novel, and
another.
it's-
It's another. It's a normal name.
Bob.
Frank
It's not
Frankenstein.
very good. It's something along the lines of Frank or
Fritz.
Wilhelm Frankenstein.
Wilhoff.
Ghost of Frankenstein. It's like
Yeah, it's one of
it's
the universals.
Basil Rathbone's
that's the one
brother.
though where Glenn Strange
Yeah.
plays the monster.
It's another Frankenstein is one of the brothers. There's also in Frankenstein Meets the
There's a
Wolfman. Apparently,
Ludwig?
there was it Ludwig Frankenstein?
There's a
Okay.
Ludwig Frankenstein, Elsa Frankenstein.
Elsa Frankenstein is in. She the one in Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. She's the Baroness. I don't know. Frankenstein had a lot of kids. When he wasn't making men, he was making babies with Elizabeth. Because there's a lot of brothers and sisters.
So many
Anyway,
babies.
Tito.
All mine were said Young Frankenstein probably would have been my actual Frankenstein pick. I actually watched this movie when it came out a lot when I was younger because I was really into De Niro. The Mary
Kenneth
Shelley
Branagh's.
with Kenneth
Yeah.
Branagh. I actually liked that one when I was younger. I probably haven't seen it in like 30
I'm
years.
gonna say fuck Kenneth.
But I
Branagh,
remember
and I'll
seeing
get
it
to
a
that
bunch
later.
of times when I was younger. But I'm not like laser beam eyes. Like, he played Grand Moff Tarkin. I've never felt that kind of energy in this basement. Yeah, that was the first time I ever been like, Jesus. Yes, what did I do?
Jesus has nothing to do with
All I
that
did
place.
was ask about the Bates guy. I don't know anything about him.
Mark, you have runners-up?
I got my runners-up are Colin Clive and Peter Cushing. They're tied because both of them are great Frankensteins for one reason. You got to put Colin Clive up there.
Of course, you got to. Goes
He's
without
the
saying.
icon.
Yeah,
it's alive. It's alive. It's all him.
Oh, that's that actor's name.
Yeah, Colin Clive was the one from the
There you go.
1931.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah. I only remember that
1933.
movie from Weird Science.
Yeah.
Because I never saw it.
I got Basil Rathbone as Wolf Frankenstein. Richard. Okay, so I did not really care for the Rob Zombie's Monsters movie all that much, but I liked seeing Richard Brake as Frankenstein because I'm a huge Richard Brake fan, and he usually plays madmen and demented people. So it was nice to see him play a comedy.
Munster. Yeah.
Gene Wilder as Frederick Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It's Froderick.
As well.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna throw in a top
outside of the
Frankenstein
box.
like it, it's gonna be Herbert West from Reanimator.
There you go.
Oh,
down.
nice.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now we're talking.
Nice.
Now I feel good. Why are we so loud? I feel louder.
Oh, sorry. Did I turn yours up?
Yeah.
Because you're always screaming.
When I was trying, well, why? But now I'm gonna talk.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Is that better? Is that you? If I turn that one all the way down.
You can't hear me at all.
There you go. That is you then.
Okay, thank you.
You can't hear you?
Yeah, weird, huh? Okay.
All right. Good appetizer,
all right,
everybody.
Excellent appetizer.
Yeah, excellent
everybody.
appetizers.
Okay, fuck. Shall we do the main course?
Yep.
The main course.
Absolutely.
The main.
WNBC.
WN main course.
WN.
WM main course.
Main BC.
Pig vomit.
Legend.
I love that guy. It's always going to be
Giamatti?
remembered
Paul
for his
Giamatti.
pig vomit. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes befell an eerie sight on my Netflix app, a new Frankenstein flick from the director of Hellboy, Kronos, and Mimic. That's how I'm doing with that, don't worry. Yes, folks.
Why? I like it. I like
Here
it.
it is, another adaptation of Frankenstein. It's funny how when we think of the forefathers of horror literature, Poe, Lovecraft, Stoker, it was actually a foremother that started it all when, while participating in a scary story contest, Mary Wollstonecraft spun a yarn about a mad doctor and his monster. Besides winning the contest, she also won the hearts of millions of horror fans throughout the decades. Frankenstein is perhaps the most recognizable horror story due to countless film adaptations, its contender being a certain Count from Transylvania. And now director Guillermo DelToro gives us the latest version of this masterpiece of the page with a new film that promises to be truest to the original source material. And while certain liberties will no doubt be taken, the director of The Shape of Water gives us his take on what a Frankenstein movie should be. Does it stack up with Karloff or fall flat with De Niro? Now everything's set. We've united all the knots. Nope, that's not right. Now everything's set. We've untied all the knots, as it's now time to listen to our opening thoughts. For the listeners, you too can weigh in on this too. When you get there, just tell them that Dad sent you. All right, there. Close
That was
enough.
good.
You like
Round
that?
two with two. I'll forgive it.
Uh-huh.
I'll forgive it.
Thank you, Tito.
That was
It's
very
not
good.
easy.
That was very
It's been
good.
a long week.
Doing good.
Well
What are your
done.
fucking opening thoughts of this movie?
I'll allow it.
So it might not be 100% faithful to the novel, but damn it if it's the best Frankenstein movie that I've ever seen. It is absolutely my favorite. I love the design, the artistry. Elordi, Jacob Elordi was fucking phenomenal. Being able to hang with Oscar Isaac and work against him and like hold your own on the screen. The way that he played him, I love the movements and the voice, which I guess he took lessons in Japanese Budo dance, which is like a kind of zombie-ish from the dead kind of.
Huh.
And Mongolian throat singing. That's where he got the voice.
Oh.
Yeah. And I love the structure
Spot
and the
on,
depth
guys.
of the story. I thought it was great. The portrayal of the father-son, like generational aspect thing. Victor's impatience and the frustration and truly becoming the villain. I don't think I've seen the way that Oscar Isaac did it. I've never seen before from a Dr. Frankenstein. I really loved it. It was a really good movie. That's my
agreed. I really like this too. I watched this a couple of weeks ago, actually the night that it dropped on Netflix, and it was my daughter who actually read the book the year before. I think we had talked about it. She read it for fun, and she really wanted to watch this version of the movie, so we watched it. The three of us, my wife included, and my daughter loved it. I loved it. I love that it's very faithful to the book, and my daughter was pointing out stuff too. It's not 100% faithful.
Right, there's a little bit of changes.
It's very, very close, and I did love it. I love the set design. I love the performances. I thought it was perfectly cast, and I really want to watch it again. I haven't. I thought about watching it again before we did this episode, but other stuff got in the way, and I just haven't yet. So I definitely will. It's definitely worth another watch. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Nobody does horror like Guillermo DelToro. Nobody designs a creature like Guillermo DelToro, and he drew a lot on, like we were talking before we recorded, on Bernie Wrightson's illustrations for the graphic novel version of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which is readily available online, but not so readily available to purchase here in the United States
you gotta be
anymore.
Some deep
it's
pockets.
out of print, and if you want a copy of it, you have to really pony up. So unfortunately, all we have to go on is the stuff that we can find online. Yeah. But it's just gorgeous. It's a simply gorgeous movie. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, this is a really fun movie. I haven't seen much Frankenstein in my life. I didn't read the book, but I love Oscar Isaacs, and I absolutely love Guillermo del Toro. So you make a movie with the two of them, and I'll definitely see it. He plays Frankenstein. I've never disliked Oscar Isaac so much, and Guillermo del Toro is really good at taking these ideas of like horror and kind of adding like empathy to them.
Yeah.
And relationships in them. Even like Shape of Water, even Pan's Labyrinth, like these really like immersive worlds. Fucking Blade 2. Even at the end of Blade 2, there's this connection between him and the female vampire. She disappears into his hands, and there's this very romantic moment. He incorporates a lot of that stuff into his films that I just love. And I'm the romantic. I love how that's added into films, his film.
It's like humanizing the supernatural.
Yeah, and he does a really great job of it. Jacob Elordi I'd never heard of. Me and my wife kind of watched it together. She looked at the screen and she was like, "That's Jacob Elordi," and I was like, "I don't know who that is."
Yeah, he was on Salt.
She watched Euphoria. She loves Euphoria.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but this guy is phenomenal. He says nothing. Or he says Victor a million different ways in this movie.
Yeah, he does.
Or nothing. Everything's physical or just this Victor. And
his eyes, his facial expressions.
Phenomenal. This guy is really, really good. I've never seen Charles dance in a role where I liked him. So he's
true.
He's on board with what he normally does.
If you need a prickish patriarch.
Charles Dance is your guy. He's your guy.
Yeah.
Christoph Waltz he's phenomenal in everything. He's great. I almost feel like, again, not being entirely familiar with the story, I almost like it's almost extra for me that I don't know if I need.
What,
like
Christoph
I know,
Waltz?
Yeah, like I know you.
So his character's not in it.
No.
Oh, well, get him out of there. I don't need him.
That was a creation of Guillermo del Toro.
Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense because he kind of doesn't necessarily fit for me, and it's almost like Christoph Waltz is a phenomenal actor, but I really just want to see Oscar Isaacs and Jacob Elordi on screen for 2 hours doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Some of the actions, he punched the guy's fucking head off to start the movie. I was like, this is going to be my kind of movie.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of scenes like that where he's ripping jaws off, and I was like, oh, this is the kind of
dogs.
Dude, wild.
They get the monster part of him right out of the way.
Yeah. Fucking wild. I loved it. But again, what Guillermo del Toro does is brings humanity to the role and brings this kind of romance to the film. That's it's a really beautiful movie. I loved it.
I agree. It's a very beautiful film. Guillermo del Toro makes great monster films. I want him to make all the classic monster movies between this and Shape of Water. He's like the James Gunn of this universe. I want him to just be in charge of all the classic monster movies.
He should be like the one-man dark universe that Universal
He should.
The James Gunn of the
intended to. Yeah,
I agree.
exactly.
Yeah. You guys said it all really, so I mean, it's a beautiful movie, great cast, awesome performances. The monster's great. I like the way it opens, and I like the way it closes. The romance between the creature and Mia Goth is beautiful. Mia Goth looks great in this movie. She looks like she stepped out of a Mary Wollstonecraft painting that they a Mary Shelley painting that they used to show in all the documentaries. I mean, she looks the part. She's got the face of one of those Victorian era ladies. And finally, again, Guillermo del Toro has such a respect for other art mediums, including the comic book medium. He did what Frank Darabont wanted to do with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein back in the Kenneth Branagh one, and wanted to use Bernie Wrightson's Frankenstein as the backdrop with this, just like Guillermo del Toro did. And Kenneth Branagh said, "No, I'm not going to do a comic book because I'm a fucking jerk."
And then he went and did Thor.
And that's why I fucking hate him. And his Frankenstein movie sucked. And Guillermo del Toro did the exact opposite.
I like that movie. It's fun.
He fucking made a great Frankenstein movie. He took liberties with it, and they were good liberties. They weren't overstretched, and they weren't showcased or exploited. They were there for, players to bounce performances off one another, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But this was just a solid film. And practical sets, with the exception of the animals. I think it's a PETA thing now that they're trying to do more CGI animals. So forgiven. But the boats, the laboratory, Guillermo del Toro demanded practical
sets. The body
sets.
with the ball, that's just phenomenal.
He wanted people
that
to
amazing.
work on the set. It was in the quotes. He's like, I want to hear people hammering boards, and I want to see people painting sets. And it shows, and you get your money's worth, because the boat frozen to the ice is so beautiful. This is just a really phenomenal looking film.
Yeah.
Beautiful cinematography. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it was really phenomenal. He was supposed to do Justice League Dark, and then that all fell apart.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah,
That would have been awesome.
Of course.
Dark film.
I want him to do Swamp Thing. Like,
That would be awesome.
Oh, that would be
Ryan
amazing.
candidate for Swamp Thing.
All right. So Frankenstein 2025, written and directed by Gothic cinema god Guillermo del Toro, starring Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, Mia Goth, Christoph Waltz, David Bradley, Charles Dance, and Lars Mikkelsen. Or Mikkelsen.
Mikkelsen.
Oh, yeah. Mikkelsen, sorry.
Mads' brother.
Yep. So, trivia. Del Toro based the... Well, we already said that. He based it off Bernie Wrightson. And although we didn't mention that they were actually really good friends.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Bernie Wrightson and...
Bernie Wrightson and Guillermo del Toro.
And if you ever read Batman Aliens, Frank Darabont, which Bernie Wrightson illustrated, he writes this whole beginning forward about their friendship and Guillermo del Toro and everybody. There's a whole circle of friends there. Yeah.
Well, back before the whole dark universe folded after Tom Cruise's The Mummy, back, 10 years ago almost now?
Right.
Guillermo del Toro was scheduled to do this version of Frankenstein, or a version of Frankenstein, his version of Frankenstein, for the Dark Universe, based on Bernie Wrightson's illustrations. And he was going to have Bernie Wrightson, design the sets and blah, blah, blah. Bernie Wrightson unfortunately died in 2017, and the entire Dark Universe folded after the flop that was Tom Cruise's The Mummy. So his version never materialized until Netflix revived it in 2023, I think, was when they decided to greenlight it for Netflix. So,
Again, it's really funny.
At least we got it.
The 30s created a monster universe with B-movie budgets and B-movie performances.
And it's lasted
by many people. Some of them slapstick, some of them silly little films with, cheesy special effects. But they did it, and they cranked these films out. And how many attempts has there been to try to do a new Dark Universe?
I know.
They can't get it done.
No, I know.
It's just funny.
It is.
Are they just trying too hard?
90 plus years ago that started.
Yeah.
I know. It's almost a century.
Yeah.
Why do you think they're having such a hard time with it now? Is there too much thought put into it?
I
too
think
many
so, and they're trying. It's overstuffed, and I think everybody's trying to live up to the Marvel thing. Everybody wants to be this shared universe, this big shared universe that's overarching and
making billions of dollars.
Right,
That's
and
all they're
it's
seeing.
like
And a shared monster movie just can't happen.
No.
It's really funny.
It should be able to. I think it was close to the verge of like pandemic too, and movies really starting to tank.
Yeah, true.
As far as like people, not,
right? And
where it's
people
like,
not
oh, it
going-
didn't make a lot of money. We're not gonna. Now I think
But it's
they've
like-
gotten back to the like, well, no movie's really gonna bring back what we spent on it, but as
Right.
long as people are watching it, then we'll just keep making
Right.
it.
But remember, even back in the Van Helsing days, they wanted to do this. They wanted to get Van Helsing tied into a mummy movie with Brendan Fraser, and those movies
I do
made
remember
money.
that.
And I know they
I
tried to
love
do
the
it
Mummy.
again
movies.
with Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, but that was kind of overstuffed
Yeah,
and
that's
became a
the
flop.
what I'm talking about.
It was the same. It was the same director. Yeah,
Stephen Sommers.
Stephen Sommers.
Oh yeah.
And do you think the closest that we got was Monster Squad back in the late '80s? Though I like to think so.
I mean,
Right.
As far as like getting them all together and being in a real cohesive,
band back
that was the
together.
closest thing we got.
I
The
want to
Big
say
Five.
so.
But it
Yeah.
flopped,
I
and
mean,
they
Van
didn't make
Helsing's not
another
good,
one.
but they're all.
I don't think it flopped. I just don't think it was as big a hit as they were expecting it
Oh,
to
it didn't.
be.
It didn't do very good.
I saw it in the theater.
Yeah, but it.
I think I did too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the world, Brian. They all didn't. But it didn't do as well as they hoped. So maybe that's why. I don't know. It's just
Squashed
they
it.
just have a hard time doing this now, or even back then, I guess. I remember Guillermo DelToro was going to make a Creature from the Black Lagoon movie with Bill Paxton. This was back in the early 2000s, and that never came into
And then it
fruition.
became
And then Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always
Again,
wonder if it's one of
AKA
those
sleeps with the fishes.
one of those things where it's like if you don't necessarily know. Like I love the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies. I didn't know anything about the Universal Mummy films.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a fun
they're
ass
action movies.
I thought it was a fucking Indiana Jones knockoff. Like I was like, oh, but this is fun as hell.
Yeah.
So I wonder if studios wonder if they still hold that same kind of cachet.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Dracula, Frankenstein, sure, but do the rest.
So I always thought that the Mummy movies were a little like boring. He was just
one?
kind of
You
like
hate fun.
any of them.
Oh, any
I always
Mummy
thought that the
movie, yeah.
Mummy,
Even the Hammer movies.
any version
Any
of the
Mummy movie.
He's just a mindless automaton
Rachel Weisz.
Yeah.
killing for a nameless, guy that's controlling him. Like he's the puppet, the other guy's the puppet master.
Right.
Caligari.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's the original. That's
right?
how it is in the
Any of them.
original film?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not so much the Brendan Fraser ones. That one
Yeah.
he wasn't
but
being
like the
controlled.
Hammer, the
but-
Universal and the Hammer
Yeah,
films.
exactly.
Well,
But-
the Universal Mummy, the first one was not that. That was a reincarnated.
Ahmed Bey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that became
Michael Bay.
No, Ahmed.
Yeah, Grand Moff Bay.
Ahmed Johnson.
Will Huff Bay.
Ahmed Zappa.
Dweezil?
Ahmed Rashad.
Dweezil the Mummy? But Anne Rice
Yeah.
of the Interview with the Vampire fame
Oh, yeah, she
wrote
did
a really
Yes.
good mummy book.
The Mummy or Ramses the Dead.
Something like that.
Right.
Ramses the Damned.
Ramsey, oh yeah.
Wasn't it Ramses the Damned?
The Damned, yep.
And I read that book, and as I'm reading it, I'm like, this would make a phenomenal goddamn movie.
Yeah.
And so far, it hasn't happened.
Which we might get, though.
I
'cause
hope.
they're turning all our style. I mean,
I
the
know.
Vampires, the Mayfairs, and,
Yeah, what was it,
and
the
now
Talamasca?
the Talamasca. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is Mayfair and Anne Rice?
Yeah, the Mayfair Witches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the
All
first
for
book- the
AMC.
first book was awesome.
Yeah, AMC is mining a lot of her stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe, hey, we might get that
Down the
movie,
line.
But,
Yeah.
But I thought that was a phenomenal story.
Yeah.
That one really got me. I loved that book.
That Tom Cruise, I saw that in the theaters. It just didn't know what it wanted to be.
Exactly.
Because sometimes it was scary, sometimes it was funny, and I was like, does it know what it's trying to do?
It's an action movie. It's a horror movie. I don't know what's
it's
going
kinda
on.
slapsticky.
Well, was
I
this
did-
doing what I didn't see it? Is this doing what Derek said? Was it trying to be the Marvel? Do it the Marvel way?
I
with
think
a
they're-
little one line.
Yeah.
Or even like trying to be kind of like the old school mummies and serious and horror, but also incorporate some of the Brendan Fraser humor.
Possibly.
And it just kinda didn't
I mean,
work.
you got Tom Cruise. He's the Mission Impossible guy, so maybe they're trying to draw off of that and
Yeah.
just throw monsters in it. I thought there were some cool
And he had to run, so.
ideas in it, like
Russell
Jekyll
Crowe.
was Jekyll
Yeah.
and Hyde are
Yeah,
in the
they had
movie.
Russell
It
Crowe
was like-
narrating the whole thing.
They have the Book of the Dead, the one just
Right.
from the Brendan Fraser. I thought there were some
Yeah.
cool Easter eggs that was like, oh, okay, this is all right. Make another one.
Yeah.
Just make a fucking another one. Just do
take
it.
another swing.
Who fucking cares? If you want to do the Marvel method, not all their movies are good.
Right.
They
Yeah,
just
I
keep
know.
making them.
Right.
And then good ones pop up.
Yeah.
And you forget about the bad ones.
Right.
And then they give you Endgame and you're like, wow, these are the greatest. And you forget about all the bad
No,
ones.
they don't seem to take that chance with the monster movies. It's like The Wolfman in 2010. Benicio del Toro, they were going to try a whole thing with that too. And
Oh, never saw that. I always wanted.
Oh, that's so
it's
good.
kinda-
Good-looking movie.
Yeah?
I watched it and I
Good-looking
wasn't that
movie.
Kinda
impressed
came
with it
in
the first time I saw it, but the
lousy ending.
on subsequent viewings, I like it each time I watch it after.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
got
think
moments. It's a good film.
Yeah,
It's good enough.
It's
but
directed by Joe Johnston, who did the
Jurassic Park
yeah,
3.
who did the first Captain America
yeah.
movie. He did the Rocketeer.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park 3.
Oh yeah, that's a good
well,
one.
we're not going to hold that against him.
I'm going to hold it against him.
That's where they make the raptor sounds.
That's Alan. That's Alan.
Alan.
The
For the
3D
folks
printed,
at home. For the folks at home.
the 3D printed brain.
No. I forgive no director that allows Alan in any movie.
Are the Invisible Man and the new? I haven't seen the Invisible
Yes,
Man or the
that's-
Wolf Man.
Oh, the Invisible Man I saw.
Is there?
The new Elizabeth.
do they exist in the same world?
I think
potentially?
they're starting to backdoor another universe.
The one that the Wolf one that hasn't come out yet with Ryan Gosling. That's the Wolfman that's in that.
There's another
What?
one?
Yeah, it's not the.
I thought the one with Julie. Is it Julie Gardner?
Julia Garner.
No,
Garner?
I thought that
Yeah, I thought that was done by the same director.
That's just called Wolfman, but it's
Yeah,
not.
but it's done by the same. Yeah, I think it's in the same universe.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Where the hell is this Ryan Gosling one coming
Yeah,
from?
I never even heard of this
Ryan Gosling has
one.
been attached for years to play
the Wolfman?
What's his name?
Scott Wolfman.
Scott Wolfman.
Scott Wolfman.
Todd Wolfman. All right, let's
anyway,
do it out.
Mark Wolfman.
Mark
So-
Wolfman.
Also, Del Toro previously adapted Pinocchio and viewed both as two sides of the same coin. Before Elordi, Andrew Garfield was actually originally cast to play the creature, but he had to back out last minute. So
Damn, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
This movie took a while to
It
come
was
out.
like 9 months to get all the fittings for him, and then all of that went out the window, and it was like 2 weeks to do Elordi. So the work that they did on that just speaks volumes.
back when it was supposed to be part of the Dark Universe thing with the Mummy, he wanted Doug Jones to be the monster, who he's worked with countless times.
Christoph Waltz's character I mentioned is not. He's an original character. He's not in the original novel. He's likely based upon Dr. Waldman, who is Victor's mentor. And this is this is the second time Charles Dance has played Leopold Frankenstein, because he was also the Doctor's father in Victor Frankenstein with Daniel Radcliffe and James
I
McAvoy.
forgot about that version.
Yeah.
What movie?
Yep.
The Daniel Radcliffe Frankenstein movie.
Yeah. And James McAvoy.
Yeah.
And it's also the second time Oscar Isaac has played an ambitious scientist playing God and creating something dangerous, because he was in Ex Machina.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
I never saw that either. I've always heard good things about
Yeah,
it.
it's a
Donald
very good
Loge,
movie.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
No, not Donald Loge.
Gleason.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Donald Gleason.
Yeah.
All right, so
I wish it
synopsis
was
time.
Donald Loge.
The story is told in 3 parts, which appropriately enough begins with the prologue. In 1857, the Horisont, is that how you pronounce it? The Danish ship, expedition ship, is trapped in the ice, attempting to reach Santa Claus in the North Pole. After
Yeah, when will white people learn, man?
They went past the
You just
whirly
fucking
squirrely
get-
gum
just gonna dig
drops.
through the ice and fucking sail across the world. Like, chill the fuck out.
Nope.
Past
Turn
the
around.
whirly swirly gumdrop.
That's when they came across the thing.
That's when they came across the thing.
Yeah. I hope
you find your creature.
That's true.
How's this motherfucker wake up after 1,000 years and crawl out of the ice?
Imagine.
Goodbye,
I wish
Victor.
Keith David was on this boat.
I hope you find your dad.
after finding a wounded man out on the ice, the ship is attacked by a monstrous cloaked creature. The creature, in fact. After it kills several crew members in vicious form and trudging
Punches his head off.
And trudging through superhuman amount of damage, it attempts to reach the wounded man, who turns out to be Dr. Victor Frankenstein, who manages to use the coolest weapon of the time period, a 4-barreled blunderbuss revolver shotgun.
Yeah, that's just badass.
So cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
To shoot the ice underneath, the creature sinks, assumedly dead, and the captain demands Victor explains what it was. Then we move to Victor's story.
Very
Like,
hammer-esque.
well, you got a few hours?
Yeah.
Just like Peter Cushing retells his tale to the priest
That's
while
right.
awaiting,
It's all done in flashback.
awaiting death. Yep.
Oh, is that how the Hammer version
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And actually, so does the Hammer one have the Arctic? I can't
No,
remember.
not at all.
Have any of them? Because
No.
I didn't
No,
think so.
it
This
takes
is the
place
first
Yeah.
time.
mid-evening
the Kenneth Branagh
in the
does
woods
a
by a
little bit.
lake.
He does.
I don't think it starts in the Arctic, but
No.
it definitely ends in the Arctic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not told in flashback.
It's not quite dusk. There's a lot of trees. There's
Right.
a lake. There's
Right.
probably a priest somewhere.
Night for day.
Yeah.
And the credits in red.
This is a bat with a string.
Yeah.
Thus begins Victor's story. The son of a cold and abusive yet renowned doctor and surgeon, Victor is extremely close to his mother. Some might say too close, as his lifelong milk addiction will allude to later. Through his father, yeah, I know, right?
Jesus, I never even picked up
Me
on
either.
that.
right.
Leave it to Derek.
Who else but Reynard? Through his father's physical and emotional abuse of schooling, Victor becomes the great scientific mind we know, but not before his mother dies in childbirth, delivering Victor's little brother, William.
Wah, wah.
While the father he blames for not saving his mother, possibly on purpose, dotes on little William, Victor grows up with a passionate drive to unlock the secrets of curing death. After demonstrating his somewhat successful research into reanimating the remains of a torn-apart corpse, he is expelled from the Royal College of Surgeons in Edinburgh for his views that are deemed sacrilegious. However,
I got to interrupt because I just love the way that Del Toro
did that.
Shoots like Mia Goth as the mother, all in red. Everybody else is in blacks and white.
The colors.
And she's in
Her
red
and
with a red
Victor are
veil.
red.
And even her coffin at the end is like that ivory coffin with
Dude,
the red
those
liner.
are so dope.
Yeah.
When the face is sticking out and then the cover goes over them.
Beautiful. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. The color scheme in general, because like then the ship guys are all blue, like a light blue. Or bright blue, I should say.
Yeah.
The Mia Goth is in green.
Yes.
And
just pops of color here and there.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Where did I leave off? Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
I do this every
Throwing the
time.
ball up
I'm
in the
sorry
air.
too.
Which might be, I think, the best scene of the movie.
It is really cool.
When he
throws the ball.
Animates the guy and throwing the ball up in the air and catching it and just giving his whole speech.
And he has a little quip like,
that fucking thing is moving.
Thank
It's
you,
so fucking cool.
please helps or something like that.
Yeah.
Such a cool fucking effect in that scene. It's tough because it's bordering on what I think would be CGI.
Yeah.
But it's practical. Right. It's just like so fantastic. It looks fantastic.
Guillermo loves to do that. Do you remember in the Hellboy movie where he had like the half a corpse that they had to wake up?
Oh,
Yes, the Russian guy.
Yes.
And he's like, go that way, red monkey. Ivan. Wake up, Ivan. And again, it was like that half a corpse and he carried him on his back for a little bit.
that part.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. Make
So
something
good.
so dark look so
realistic.
Or even just like full of life. Like his movies are not especially bright.
Yeah.
But they're so, I don't know, they're just like, they're beautiful. They're beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
But not really, like even Hellboy is red, but he doesn't like pop red.
No.
But he looks amazing. The attention to detail and like.
And a lot of it is the
he's
lighting.
thinking about everything.
It's, well, and so I watched afterwards. There was a thing of the making of it. It was like a 45-minute behind the scenes thing, and they talked.
Was that on Netflix too, or was that on YouTube?
Yep. No, it was on Netflix.
Okay. I'll have to watch it.
And it was really about him talking about how, the five major pieces that go into like basically the cooks of the movie: the set design, the costume design, the lighting, and I forget what else, and the effects maybe. But like they all kind of work together in the pre, what do they call it? What
Pre-visualization?
Pre-production. And like, so they incorporated some of those colors that the costume designer was working with into the sets or things like that. And like, it's really cool to like how they all merge. And, I forget where I was going with it, but that's,
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
However, shortly after, an arms merchant named Henrik Harlander, who is present for the demonstration, approaches Victor, offering to fully fund further experimentation, as well as provide him with an isolated tower to convert into a lab. Reuniting with
Cool
his
set.
Yes, very cool set.
Dude, with the fucking giant toilet in the middle. It's just
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
like,
somebody's going down that
freaked
hole.
me out. I loved it. So cool.
And the big
looking, though.
Medusa head on the wall.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
The way that they shot the like in underneath in the little chasms or whatever. The
the catacombs.
Like they had pieces of the set that would come out so that the crane could go through for the shot. It was great. It's wicked cool. Like the way that he does shit. Reuniting with his now young adult brother, William, who will assist in the building of the lab, he meets William's fiance, who happens to also be Harlander's niece, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, now see, this is a change from the book.
Right.
Yes.
Because in the book, Elizabeth was his cousin or second cousin or something.
Isn't that
like
always the case?
Yeah. Yeah.
Slim Pickens back then. Poe did it.
Big Boy did it.
Elizabeth's intelligence, strange goth vibe entrances Victor, but she shoots
Mia
him
Goth
down.
vibe.
Yep, the Mia Goth vibe. Meanwhile, Harlander grows impatient, demanding results. So Victor hastily advances the experiment by using various parts of various killed soldiers and criminals, stitching them together and planning to harness lightning to send electricity through the lymphatic system to stimulate the heart and brain.
Like you do.
Yeah.
That was a great scene, too, by the way.
When he had the lymphatic system on the board there, that was so cool. What do you call it? Like the second nervous system or something? Or the second circular? I forget what he called it. I'll have to watch it again.
It was something to do with
the
electricity,
the hidden... I forget what it was, but it was such a great scene.
And during the experiment, Harlander is revealed to be dying from syphilis, that dirty bird.
These motherfuckers, man. Sticking their dirty dicks and everything.
And
keep it in your pants. Get a hobby.
Burn and piss.
I realize there's no TV yet, but get a hobby. This book.
Well, he has one.
Read a book.
Yeah, he's got one.
Find your saver hobby.
He's been hanging out with Ben
You
Franklin.
don't get syphilis from reading. I don't think.
That's true. That's true.
He's hanging out with Ben Franklin.
No, honey, it's
Who
just mercury
coincidentally
poisoning.
harnessed electricity.
Oh.
It's all connected.
He demands to have his own brain put inside the creature's body.
Yeah, that was a
It's
great
the whole
scene where
reason
he's
why he
pleading
was
with him.
Yeah. Their disagreement turns fatal, and Harlander plummets to his death while trying to sabotage the experiment. He goes down the toilet.
Yeah.
However, it succeeds, and while initially having no signs of life, Victor finds him animated in the morning. The creature, not Harlander. The creature, blessed with superhuman strength and rapid Wolverine healing abilities, remains slow and childlike, and nothing begins to drive Victor more crazy, impatient, and a shade of his own father than the creature's lack of speech, with the exception of him pulling a Groot and only saying Victor's name.
Scary.
Yeah, scary.
Hey, he really wanted instant gratification with that.
This guy is such a piece of shit.
Created
You know what?
life, man.
And I loved it. I loved the way
it's
that was played.
It's such a good performance by
And it's
Oscar Isaac.
like he's a bad father. Like I could picture being like that with an actual
He's
child.
just like his dad.
Who had a
He
bad
learned from the best.
father.
He learned from the best.
Psychological roots.
You
this
all right?
movie.
I learned it by watching you.
Yeah, this very quick, well, that failed. I got to destroy it and start all over again.
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
No
You just
patience.
brought a thing back to fucking life.
As I know,
proud of it.
He ends up like treating it like it's no big deal. Like, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah,
I
can't
just gotta-
talk's fucking idiot. Get him around.
Says one word. Didn't make the football team. Larry Frankenstein down the street, his kid's an all-A student. Captain of the, I don't know what they played back then.
Lloyd Braun.
Lloyd Braun.
He's the George, he's the George Alexander of the family, Lloyd Braun.
Did you know Lloyd Braun Frankenstein?
He's captain of the cricket team.
Captain of the
Don't get me started on that Vlad Tepes.
He finished what he started.
Yeah, exactly.
He moved to America.
Seeing Jacob Elordi, he's really well. I love Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even imagine him in this role.
So
now.
fucking imposing.
Right.
Yeah, he's like 6'5" in real
Dude,
life.
and that's like all him.
He does.
It's wild. Like I couldn't even imagine.
The movements.
He brings so
I couldn't
many
even
facets
imagine
to this
Andrew Garfield.
this role because
Yeah.
it's like there's times where he's monstrous and scary, then he's
Scary.
like sorrowful, and your heart breaks for him, and there's parts where it's like he's just beautiful to look at, like the way that he moves.
He's a really
it's all-
good-looking monster in some scenes.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. Most Frankenstein monster movies start with, this creature, we feel bad for it, and then it does something bad, and we start kind of rooting against it.
Yeah.
Boris Karloff throwing the girl in the lake, the monster hammer Frankenstein killing the maid or whatever.
Yeah. The old man.
This is in reverse. The monster does the bad shit right away, so we're afraid of this goddamn thing. Then we learn to
Explains
love
why.
it. It was very cool.
Yeah, like how he got to that level.
Yeah, he doesn't have that fucking Lenny from A Mice of Men moment where he kills the rabbit or jumps the girl to death. Like,
No, he doesn't.
Which I don't.
He's very sympathetic.
I don't know that he deserves that. I feel like it should all go to Victor, right? Like in the end. So I again, not being super familiar with the book.
The whole scene with the family where he's taking care of the family and they're calling him like the spirit of the forest.
Oh, yeah.
You know? It's a great scene.
That's awesome.
And then the old man dies and they come in at that moment and think that it was the creature that killed him. And
the wolves come
immediately
in.
turn on. Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I usually don't care when animals bite it. But for some reason, seeing wolves get it, even though they were just doing what they were supposed to. They're wolves, man.
They're wolves.
Being wolves.
Yeah, we fucked those
I felt
wolves up.
really bad
Just
for the
wolves
wolves.
being wolves, man.
It was fucking
Felt
those
bad for the
wolves
wolves.
up, man. Those wolves got the business.
If they were horses, I wouldn't have given a shit.
They got the business for Frankenstein.
They really did.
He was like, fuck that. He went King Kong. He was fucking tearing them apart.
The way that he skinned them.
Tearing me apart, Frankenstein.
As Victor struggles with his fathering skills, the creature finds a caring and gentle mother. And see, now this is the thing. You guys earlier were talking about romance, and I didn't look at it that way. I saw it more as like a mother figure. Like if Victor was the father
for him, yeah,
right.
Oh, okay.
Like she was kind of teaching him niceness and kindness and that type of stuff.
I guess I understand that, but
on the
I get
creature's
this.
end. But what do you think it was like for her on her end? I think she was seeking. I think she found romance.
So do I.
I'm going to agree. I'll meet you halfway with William. That's interesting. I think it could be like from her point of view, she's found somebody that genuinely loves her, whereas the monster. I think you're right. You're right, Derek. Probably saw more of a mother thing. There's a lot of red and Freudian. And Freud had a thing about red with Freudian psychology.
Yeah,
there's a lot of that in this. Yeah,
I mean that certainly blurs the lines in relationships
where Norman
wives or
Norman
girlfriends
Batesing this shit.
become mothers in some aspect.
Psycho-4ing this right up.
So jealous and vindictive, Victor lies to William, telling him the creature is dangerous and he's the reason why Harlander has gone missing, and he's actually dead. So he urges him to take Elizabeth away to safety. He goes on an arson spree as soon as they leave, attempting to kill the creature. And he attempts, but at the last minute, he attempts to undo this act after hearing the creature crying out his name. But the tower explodes as he makes his way in to re-enter, and he mangles his leg. And just as William and Elizabeth had turned around. As Victor is reaching this part of the story, the creature boards the ship and enters the captain's quarters. However, the creature, now very vocal, begins to tell his side of the story.
Which is very much like the novel. He's very talkative. And demands a mate in the book.
That's one thing I didn't like about this one was they totally didn't do too much with the bride
thing?
Yeah.
See, I kind of did like that they didn't. He didn't go overboard. I felt like that would have been overboard.
You think so?
Yeah. I like that when she dies, she's got her arms. The wedding dress thing is wrapped.
I did like that.
Like Elsa's.
I pointed that out to Quinn too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, if this is, I would love to see Guillermo DelToro make a Bride of Frankenstein movie too.
Oh,
at this point.
After freeing himself from the chains and escaping the explosion like Ethan fucking Hunt, the creature retreats to the woods where he's shot at by hunters. He escapes to a mill that ends up being the hunter's family's farm. Over time, he watches interactions with the family through a hole in the wall, learning kindness and love and doing kind things for them in secret, and becomes known as Brian mentioned by the blind grandfather as the spirit of the forest.
That's a great scene too. The way they got the glint in his eye too in some moments.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, there was
I pointed that out to Quinn too, like the way it just reflected the light, like exactly like an animal.
Such a good little touch.
I said, look at the way his eye glows in the light.
After a wolf attacks,
De Niro had a mole.
Yeah, he always has a mole.
He's always had a
Fuck
mole.
you, Kenneth.
Here's a quarter.
Nice to meet you. Have someone go downtown.
Why don't you go down to the
Thank
castle
you.
and have a rat know that thing up your face?
I don't want to know a Frankenstein who was in a silly heart.
or a blabbermouth.
He's only 6. How many words do you want him to say?
After a wolf attacks the farm,
the silly heart.
The family leaves for the winter, but the old man stays behind and becomes friends with the creature, teaching him to speak and read. The creature ends up voyaging on his own back to the destroyed tower to try and find out the truth behind his creation. And upon returning, the blind man is attacked by wolves again.
And who is the blind hermit?
Is
David Bradley.
Yep, David Bradley from
from Hot Fuzz.
Yep,
that's right.
Yeah. And Filch from Harry Potter.
When Sarah and I were watching this, she's like,
Walter Frey.
Who is that? Where do I know him from? And I just went, that's right.
The first Doctor from Doctor Who.
I do from this one.
I always forget that part.
He does from this one.
In the newer episodes, not the actual first Doctor.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No, but when they went back and they retold stories
Yeah.
of the first Doctor, they had David Bradley playing
they had him play it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
He's been
he's a good
100
actor.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks the same as he ever did.
Same as it ever was.
I got a permit for this one, yeah.
He does for that one. I suppose.
Yes,
So
I
you
suppose. Yes, I suppose.
So the blind man's being attacked by wolves. The creature viciously tears them apart, as we mentioned, literally. But just in time, the hunters return and attack him, thinking he's behind their father's death. They leave him in the snow, assuming that they've killed the monster. But he wakes later, healed, and begins a new journey. This time to confront Victor, who he blames for his lonely existence and inability to die. When he finds him, he demands Victor create him a companion. But old Victor is a prick, disgusted in the monster. The creature attacks. But the noise attracts William and Elizabeth, as well as many of their wedding guests. Guests, not gifts. And while trying to protect the creature, Elizabeth is shot by Victor.
That son of a gun.
Yeah.
Literally. Not with a what do you call it?
The blunderbuss?
Not with a blunderbuss. Just a regular.
Oh, that would have been a bigger
That
hole.
shit is spun too. It like
Right.
shot, spun, shot again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that in
Stuff-
more things.
It's so
I
fun.
do. Yeah.
An 18th century minigun.
Yep. The creature leaves, carrying her away. William, having been thrown against a wall, dies, telling Victor that he is the monster, and Elizabeth dies with sweet, encouraging words for the creature. Victor finds him in the cave where he brought her, and the creature just figures him in retaliation. He tells Victor, "I love that. Now I'm the master." Like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
When I left you, I was but a learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, Frank. Frank Vader.
He tells Victor that he will need to hunt him until he finds a way to undo his immortality, to finally kill him. Setting Victor off on his voyage to the Arctic, where he fails to kill the creature with dynamite, and the crew finds him injured. Bringing us back to the beginning. In the end, Victor apologizes to him for the abuse and calls him his son. The creature forgives him, and Victor urges him to accept immortality and begin to actually have a life.
That's a beautiful
Yeah,
scene.
it is
Between
really
the
good.
two great actors right there. Say what you want about how dickish he was. You still felt for, I did anyway, I felt for Oscar Isaacs. I felt for both of them in that moment when they did that.
And then the captain lets the creature leave, and he frees the boat from the ice before walking into the
He rocks
sunrise.
that bitch back and
cool,
forth.
and you see all the ice breaking, and it's so
cool.
good. What a great
Yep.
Yeah, I
And-
like
and-
his shows of strength. I think it's.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
I thought
read or saw
a little
some stuff
too
where people were like he
superhuman.
was too.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I as much as a fucking reanimated monster doesn't make sense, it kind of makes sense to me that thing could rock a boat.
Yeah, like that.
I don't know. It wasn't so far fetched. I do want
It
to say
wasn't
like
because he had it. If he's going to have a healing factor, then why not?
Yeah,
That's
why
what-
not
If you're
be
going to
super
buy
fucking
that,
strong?
you can buy
Yeah.
the other
Right.
thing.
yeah, and I will say, and I think I mentioned this maybe last week. The stitching on his body, the way it defines his muscles,
Yes,
it just
yeah.
adds
You
this really
saying that.
fucking cool element to it. I kept
It
seeing
makes it more anatomical. Like
Yeah,
you an
yeah.
actual surgeon put this
it
body
looks
together.
Right, exactly.
so fucking cool. And I kept
Yeah.
seeing before I saw the movie the split of the Gautier video.
Oh,
Somebody
yes.
that I used to know.
Yes, I thought
How
the same
guy
thing.
half his face is painted,
Painted.
and then they were making comparisons to
Elordi.
Elordi, and I thought, oh, is this stupid? Is this a stupid movie? And then I saw the movie, and I was like, well, this movie's fantastic. I want, I get the comparison.
Right. Yeah, I did
I
the
feel
same
like
thing too.
it doesn't do the makeup justice because it looks phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, he does. The design is fantastic,
Yeah.
and like I said, the way that he moves is awesome. When he's dragging his like kind of
Yeah.
his toes along the sand, when he's out when he
Yeah.
gets washed up, like very cool.
And the
there's a
way that he changes, there's a metamorphosis. The hair grows
Right.
out.
Yeah.
His movements change. His posture changes. That's another thing.
Yeah, he grows a bit.
You don't really
Yeah.
see. You see in the other movies, Karloff always looks like Karloff.
Yeah.
Christopher Leo. The creature always looks like just one definitive image. His doesn't, and I think that's a great
I'd like
move.
that
Yeah.
he shaved his head at there's a scene where he's shaving his head, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he'd still grow hair.
Right.
He's shaving his head, and I really enjoyed that. But I think even his movement, as strong as he is and as much as he can heal, the movement is never so exaggerated. It still feels like a lumbering thing. Like
Yeah.
even though he moves with kind of speed and strength.
Right.
It still feels like he's learning.
He's very lean too. He's not as like bulky and hulkish
So I
as
still-
some other versions of Frankenstein
It's
are.
not overly like, I don't know, super heroic to me. The way it still feels very grounded.
I'm going to harp on this again. I'm sorry, but the Bernie Wrightson book, I mean, he's doing poses right out of a Wrightson.
Oh, yeah.
drawing.
Really? Yeah, which is what
the way
DelToro
the
wanted.
hair hangs down over his face, the way
Who
his
released that?
shoulders arched, and the other one, I don't remember.
I'll look at it.
Oh shit! Sorry, Dean. I know you're listening.
What
to
was
this.
that, Tito?
Who released the Bernie Wrightson?
Oh, I don't know.
Check it out.
Okay.
But that's what that's what I thought of with the movements. I mean, you could freeze any one of those moments in the movement, and it would look just up like
like
a panel. It would look like a panel right out of the book.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I'm so excited.
And I also liked at the very end, like the fact that the captain, they show that the captain he decides to turn back.
Yeah.
Instead of moving forward with his.
Yeah, trying to break through the ice further.
Right. Because he's learned his lesson to, not go beyond.
Yeah, let's go home.
Yeah.
Reach for that sun, Prometheus.
You guys want some.
It's
it was
Marvel.
Marvel.
It is
For
Marvel.
real.
Okay.
Wow.
You guys want some reviews?
Ooh, I want to hear.
What
They
did
better
our
be.
girl think?
So, we'll
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
save her
All
for
right.
last. She's
Okay.
saved the best for last. What do we got?
So Peter Travers notes that while uneven in tone and pacing, Del Toro's passion
Fuck
project.
Peter Travers.
I know.
I do
Rolling
like Peter.
Stone?
I do
I know,
like
yeah.
Peter Travers.
Oh, he sucks.
But I do disagree with that.
He likes nothing.
But I do like that. No, I do like this though because of what he says about Elordi.
He does. He likes nothing.
He said Del Toro's passion project about a monster and his creator still roars to life as a thing of beauty and terror, and praises Elordi for conveying innocence, strength, sexuality, and crushing sorrow all at once.
I believe that. I don't agree with
do.
his first half, though.
I
I
hate
think
him,
it's
but-
very well put. You know, I like him because he was a staunch supporter of Batman. When all the other
that's true. Yeah.
when all the other critics were like trying to pan all that shit, he was like, "What are you guys nuts? This movie is going to be the best movie of the summer. It's phenomenal." I got to give him props for that.
I agree. I guess that. Yeah. Leonard Maltin says that.
Here's Mark. Mark doesn't like
Put
Maltin.
all our favorite people. So Leonard Maltin says Wales 1931 classic remains the classic it has always been, but Del Toro's deserves to be absorbed and celebrated right alongside it, calling it the movie he was born to make.
All right, I never thought I'd say this, but
Okay,
yeah, I'm
he's right.
100% with Maltin. You know what? I can't hate Maltin completely either. He made fun of him because he hated Gremlins. He panned Gremlins, and then he shows up in playing
he's in the
himself in
second one.
Gremlins 2,
okay.
and gets eaten by the Gremlins
Right.
while reviewing Gremlins. So I got to give him props. All right,
David,
that's 2 props. See,
Yeah,
I
look at
find
that.
Tito.
Common ground.
I find the good in everybody.
See,
You tried to.
Just like
aligning.
Elordi's
I
monster,
don't.
Mark is evolving too. and
I'm a
he's
Mark.
growing.
He's monster.
All you could say before was Rawhead Rex, and now he's just,
I've grown,
vocabulary's
Tito. I've
expanded.
grown. Now I am the master.
Birdemic? Yes, have some.
David Sims of The Atlantic claims that what could have been the kind of bittersweet monster movie Del Toro has excelled at instead of feels shackled by its opulence, trudging through a 2.5-hour runtime to arrive at its expected conclusion.
Wow, we had
Oh,
a
wow, I love
thesaurus.
it.
He had a thesaurus with
exactly.
that one.
so he didn't like it.
He didn't like it. No.
He's uppity.
Now, see,
What
it
could
was
have
2.5 hours, and did you think it dragged?
No.
No,
I thought it was
it
fantastic.
didn't feel like 2 hours at all.
That was great.
Nope.
Adam Kempner from Film Spotting.
Kempner.
Yeah, says
Film Spotting.
Wait, you guys are gonna love this one. Del Toro's affection for this monster is so overwhelming that it softens the edges of his vision, simplifying the complex, volatile dynamic between creator and creation that should drive the film's emotional and dramatic core.
Ooh, so punching the head off somebody is soft.
Thus proving to be why I stopped listening to Film Spotting years ago, because these net trolls literally have no clue what they're talking about.
I've never even heard of Film Spotting.
It's a podcast. I used to love listening to it.
Really?
But like they're all fucking pretentious, and this is exactly what I mean, because he's saying shit that is.
I think that's exactly what he did in the movie. Everything
Exactly.
he said he didn't do.
Exactly.
It looked great. I think he made the
Unless
monster
I missed
human.
something.
Yeah.
He made you like the monster.
Finally, our girl Thelma Adams over at the AARP Movies
know
for
what?
Grown-Ups
Oh, I
page.
hope she
She
equates it
fucking
to
loved
food.
it.
She did,
She
in
loved
fact,
it.
see
Did
this
she?
one.
Did
She loves it.
It's not. She wasn't too funny in this
Surprised
one.
me.
But rating it 4 out of 5.
Hey.
But says that
loved it.
as much as she appreciates the craftsmanship, this version is not quite the electrifying new vision she needed She's
pun intended.
Yeah, she needs to justify the exhumation of the patchwork monster. Though I think we all know that when we were there for the original, it's hard to enjoy remakes.
She was there for the original.
She was an
really?
extra.
She was there?
She played Frankenstein.
She was Elizabeth.
We still love you, Thelma.
Thelma, no, I've heard
Four out of five?
Four
It
out
was
of
an
five.
elderly joke. I'm sorry.
She thought it was a good movie.
You reached on that one.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
You know what? You got to sometimes.
Yeah.
Reach
Like
for the
Frankenstein.
stars. Reach for the sun.
I have the common
Like Victor.
decency to give a reach around. all
Like
right?
Victor. Just like Victor.
And that is Frankenstein.
That's
2025.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. We all love it.
Yeah, I think it was a
certified
Yeah,
four.
Certified 4.
Certified 4. We
Great
all
movie.
love this movie. We're on a roll with these movies.
Yeah,
we all
we're picking
love
some good ones.
I did
I'm
enjoy
missing
it.
some conflict here. I'm going to have to throw some shit in pretty soon. Get things riled up. I don't
Well, what
like
if
all
we're
this
just
harmony.
like 50-50 on a movie?
That's happened before.
What's less than a certified 4? We just
We're either a
It either
certified,
is or it isn't.
It's certified
No,
4
three-
or it's nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing.
okay.
Certified 4 is special.
So even if
That
I'm like,
means that means we think that this is a special movie because we all agree and we all agree to see it. It's a certified 4, or we're
Right, 'cause
certified
we
for
all have
liking
different tastes, and
okay.
it. Right. But I think we would all
I'm
give
gonna be a little bit more
something.
tougher on the
There's
movies
4
we
of us,
watch.
and we're all
Yeah.
certifiable.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Although we all love Dracula,
Dead and loving it.
AD.
Oh.
And that's right.
That movie's awesome.
You know,
certified
That
for
movie
that's
is
a
so
certified
fucking
4, but
fun.
I don't think everybody would like that
AD
movie.
72.
I don't
Fuck
know
'em,
how you
but-
couldn't.
I know.
Stephanie Beacham.
I'm with
the
it.
whole gang. They're all
Glad to
great.
meet you, Stephanie Beacham. Thelma, were you there for Dracula?
She was Drake.
yeah, I mean, if she was there
AD
for Wales
72?
31,
She was in the band.
Did she look
she
like
was in
Stephanie-
fucking alligator?
Yeah. She was
at
at
the
part
groupie
with
for the Stone Ground.
The
Stone Ground. Yeah. She was in the band.
Are you an alligator man, Thelma? You know, Thelma Hamill listens to our show. We got to clarify.
God.
We're not
Yeah,
talking
not
about
you,
her.
Thelma.
Thelma Hamill,
You're
we
wonderful.
love you.
Thelma Hamill. Shout
And
out Thelma
honestly,
Hamill.
Thelma Adams is not even that old.
Nah, she's-
I saw her picture.
Thelma
She's not. Our friend Jess Hamill's.
Our friend Jimmy and Jess Hamill's
Hamill's,
mom.
all right.
father.
I don't know either.
But we're
My
shouting
mom's
her
really
out.
She's also in the chorus. Then.
So
She's in your chorus
she
with you.
sings in the chorus
Oh,
with
the
Derek.
voice of an
Yeah.
angel.
Oh, we're
Just
the boys
like
in the
Derek.
chorus. We hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now it's time to go.
How come you're not singing?
I know, we should have you audition, Brian.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Great movie. See it.
All right. I want to bring this back because, Tito, I think you did this last time, and I want to bring this back. If you like this, and just for time, name one thing, just so we can keep it moving. If you like this, what else would you recommend? What one thing would you recommend, Derek? Well, just
fuck.
You recommend fucking. Okay.
All right. I'm going to recommend The Shape of Water.
Okay.
I'm going to recommend Okay. Shape of Water.
I was gonna go there too. I'm gonna go with Blade 2. I fucking
There you
love
go.
that.
Very
movie.
nice.
Yeah. Pick something else by Guillermo del Toro.
I'm going to say try to get your hands on the Bernie Wrightson comic and read
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Devil's Backbone.
Excellent.
One of his earlier films.
Yes.
Good.
In
Yeah.
Espanol.
Yes.
Good. Okay, do the other one. I feel bad.
No.
Name
I was
another
just going
one,
to say
Brian.
any other movie by, I was going to say Pan's Labyrinth, anything else by Guillermo del Toro.
Interesting. Has Guillermo del Toro ever made a bad movie?
No.
Not that I've seen.
Can you ever think of
Mimic?
I've huh?
I don't
Mimic is
remember.
okay.
Mimic
Mimic is okay.
I
That was an
remember
early
thinking
one.
Mimic was good.
Yeah.
I liked Mimic because it killed kids.
They kill kids in Mimic.
And
Oh, wow.
it had balls.
Yeah.
That's
You
one
had-
with Mia Sorvino, right?
Yes,
You're a
and
Sorvino
The Rock,
season.
not The Rock. Rock. Charles S. Dutton, isn't
Charles
he
S.
in The
Dunn's in
Mimic?
it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay, what's making our geek flag fly then?
I saw The Running Man, the remake.
Oh, you did.
Yes.
Nice.
We almost did.
We almost
Yeah.
did. Steve
Yeah.
McCausland. When are we seeing that, buddy?
I'm going next week.
Yeah, no,
Maybe next week
yeah,
we should
next-
go.
we'll
I
go
really
next
enjoyed
Tuesday.
it. I was pleasantly surprised. It was great action, and the characters were great. The story was great. The way that I loved like the whole the sets looked like it came right out of Cyberpunk 2077. But yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of him. Of Glenn,
know you're
Glenn
not.
Powell.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like him.
Cause it's not
the
that I don't
best.
like him. It's just that I feel like he's one of those actors that it's the industry is oversaturated with.
Are
him
they
now.
Pedroing
He's
him?
in
no
everything.
Pedro Pascal.
Not yet.
Well, no,
Yeah.
PP?
But he's
Not
like,
yet.
but he's in all these remakes and shit, and this is another remake. But
I think he's a decent actor.
Is that-
I think,
no, well, and
Is that the internet's fault?
What?
Because we loved it when they oversaturated us with Schwarzenegger and
Yeah.
Stallone and Van Damme and
Couldn't get enough of them back in the day.
that's
Seagal.
true. Yeah.
Now it's like the actors are actually better.
Well, and that's
and
the thing.
Action movies are better.
And I really did like him in
They're
this
not
movie.
as nostalgic, but
He was really, really good.
Yeah, but
T2 was classic.
But the movie, I mean, was it Schwarzenegger?
Did we need Junior? We didn't.
We did not need Junior. No.
But nobody was like, get that fucker off my screen. I feel like the internet kind of ruined shit for everything.
Yeah.
It did.
Just as across the board,
The
they've ruined
internet
everything.
has,
Movie poop shoot.
Yeah.
Then it does feel oversaturated. I mean,
any reviews by them, Derek?
I'm not tired of Samuel L. Jackson. He's in every third movie ever made.
Yeah,
I'm not-
that's
I
true.
guess it all depends.
I'm not tired of him, but I've what's the word? When you get used to something, you're
Take it easy,
indifferent. I'm indifferent to it. Sorry.
Smashing the table.
That's nails. I wasn't Mongo.
Shout out Josh Stallings. Stop smashing on the table.
You know what it is? I'm indifferent to Samuel L. Jackson at this point
At
because
this point,
he's in everything.
he's part of the family now.
Yeah, there he is. He's
He's
going to
part
be in
of
the
the
movie.
family.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right.
What's in your wallet?
Are there two? Because Coleman Domingo's in the movie, right?
Yep.
Is he the Richard Dawson character?
Yes.
But there's another bad guy too, maybe?
Yes.
Based on the trailer that I saw. I feel like there's two.
It's a woman, isn't
Who's
it?
the other character? Josh Brolin is
Josh
in it.
Brolin. Oh, I didn't even know he was in it.
He's the guy that's in charge of the whole network. And then you have the hunters. The basically the professional ones that they send out after.
Are there actual people?
Opera Man?
Huh?
Yeah, right? Sub-Zero?
So the
More
mask,
like Plane Zero.
the masked guy ends up taking his mask off, and it's
Don't spoil it.
No, but he's cast in the movie.
It's Sam Jackson.
He's in the cast.
I'm going to find out when I see the movie.
All right,
Pedro
all right.
Pascal.
All
Is it PP?
Quiet.
No.
Is it PP?
No, it's not people.
But there are multiple hunters?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different.
What do they
they're,
call
they're
them?
not all famous.
Gladiators?
They're not all
Were they
famous.
all
That's
called
what they call them,
gladiators?
hunters.
They call them in the...
They call them hunters.
Not in the...
In the
Or not in the
original?
book. I don't-
In the original?
Well, not in the Schwarzenegger one. They
No.
call him something else.
I thought they were called gladiators. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just thinking it reminds me of American.
Dweezil Zappa.
Dweezil.
He was in that one.
Mick Fleetwood.
Mick Fleetwood was in
Yeah,
it
Mick
too,
Fleetwood
yeah.
was in it
Oh
too.
yeah, he
What's
killed
your,
Stevie Nicks.
I really didn't have much. The only thing that I was telling Mark, it really wasn't going to be on my geek flag, but I did see it last night, was Now You See Me, Now You Don't, the third sequel to the Now You See Me franchise. It was really good. I'm not a huge fan of those movies, but I did like it. This one, it gets a little overstuffed.
Yeah.
I think it's starting to go.
many.
Well, they've got the original Four Horsemen. When Isla Fisher was not in the second movie, they brought in, what was the actress?
Lizzie Kaplan.
Lizzie Kaplan.
yeah.
So she comes back along with Isla Fisher. So now they're the Five Horsemen, and then they have three younger people. So now there's like 8 of them.
Yeah.
And it's getting a little overstuffed, and they talk a lot about family. It's beginning to get a little,
A little Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious for me.
Too early.
Yeah,
Too early.
exactly.
Only 3. Not till 5.
I know these movies
means
are
family.
I know these movies are bigger overseas. I guess
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
yeah, they're like
They're fucking
huge.
hits overseas.
big,
yeah,
big
really.
time.
The world loves magic.
Yeah,
America's like, fuck magic.
Yeah, I guess.
I like magic. I love magic.
I did like it though. I thought it was fun. It flew. It was Rosamund Pike plays the bad guy.
Oh, yes.
love
I do
Rosamund
love her.
Pike.
Bond
And
girl.
yeah,
Great voice.
Yeah, I did like the whole thing that they do where it's they do heists with magic and illusion, and I do like the stuff that they pull off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was fun.
I wanna
It was
see
fun.
it. I like
That's pretty much all that I've got this week.
Stalkers. They're called stalkers in the
Okay.
So not gladiators. I like stalkers better.
Fuck up.
Hunter gladiators.
Stalkers.
Glunters.
Graham off talking.
Sorry. Now I got the look.
I've been watching a lot of Brian De Palma lately.
Nice.
I've been really into like 80s
Yes.
mystery kind of sexy, horny movies.
Carlito's Way. Did you watch that one?
No, I watched that a couple of months ago though. I watched Blowout, Body Double, and Dressed to Kill in like 3 days. I didn't realize Nancy Allen had a career before RoboCop.
Oh God,
Oh,
yeah.
totally.
And I didn't know she was married to De Palma,
Carrie.
and that's why she had a
She was
career.
in Carrie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always forget that she's in that. But I don't know if they dated or they were married, but he put her in a shit
They were in
ton
a
of movies.
relationship. Yeah.
But these were really fun, and it made me miss 80s style hour and 37-minute long movies that don't make sense and they have tons of sex and they're weird and they're just really fun to watch, and these were really fun movies. So that's kind of all I've been doing is watching some old shit. I try to watch some new stuff, but then I just end up falling asleep.
You needed that familiar
Yeah.
I get it.
It's that time of year. We all kind of fall back on
I always go back to
like,
80s.
It's getting
80s
dark
action
early.
movies.
Yeah.
During I told you I rewatched Rapid Fire the other night because Sarah couldn't remember it, so we watched it.
Yeah.
I miss. I think it was 80s or maybe early 90s.
Yeah, early 90s movie.
Dwight H. Little, director of Halloween 4.
Oh yeah.
He makes great action films.
Yeah.
Love him. Love
Yeah.
Rapid Fire.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Mystery Science Theater late at night.
Oh, I always have that on.
It's that time of year. Yeah, I
Yes.
know. It's
Turkey Day.
it's-
Mystery Science Theater makes sense.
They're bringing back Turkey Day again this
Excellent.
this Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Next week, a week from tomorrow.
Oh, don't remind me.
Already.
I love
Stuff your bird, Derek.
Football and food.
Thanksgiving.
And
Gobble,
family.
gobble, motherfucker.
3 Fs.
Mark, what's making your geek
I only, other than I've started season 4 of Boardwalk Empire, I've said the last couple of shows I've raved about the show. It just keeps getting better. Steve Buscemi I've always liked because
Nucky.
I always thought he was funny.
Yeah.
I never realized what a great actor he is, though, because with the exception of Reservoir Dogs, and he's even funny in that, I've only seen him in funny roles.
Mr. Pink sounds like Mr. Pussy.
Yeah. A bit of Mr. Brown that's a little too close to Mr. Shit. But he's a really, really good actor, and he's awesome in this. My other thing, I was telling you about this before we began. I saw a trailer to a movie called Devour. I sent this trailer to
Looks
Tito.
fun.
It is.
I gotta check this out.
It's coming to Screambox first for whatever reason, but Sarah and I caught this trailer on YouTube, and it had people's heads exploding and people on fire, so she gravitated to that right away.
She loved it.
Sick little freak that she is. But essentially, it seems to be about It starts out as an all girl metal band that are really vampires, and they're going on tour and feeding off people, which in and of itself is a good movie because the music sounds great. It shows a little bit of them performing, and they sound awesome. Then all of a sudden, werewolves, demons show up, and it just becomes this all-out
Kind
monster.
of telekinetics or witches or something. There's parts where they're moving things with their mind, or it looks
glowing
like
I gotta check this trailer out.
I'll show you the trailer after.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre, but it has everything I love in horror films. All right,
Nice.
the werewolves look fantastic.
Yeah, they remind me a little bit of when they changed them in Underworld in like the second,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
little hairier, longer snout.
Well, a little actually, like what we do in the Shadows werewolves too. They're very big and hulking, and
What's that werewolf movie that you hate? Snow.
the Wolf of Snowy Hollow.
It
Yeah,
reminded me a little bit of that werewolf also.
It did back when you thought it was a werewolf, and it didn't
Not a
cop
guy in
out
a
with the
suit.
Scooby Doo
That's the
fucking
best
ending.
Scooby Doo episode I've ever seen.
Yeah, it really was.
is.
If it was a Scooby Doo episode, it would have been
Phenomenal.
great.
Yeah.
But you know what? It wasn't.
It was not.
No, it was
Yeah.
a piece of shit. Anyway,
That was the movie that we rented over at your house one time.
Oh, was I so angry after?
You and Sarah and
It's such
me
a
and
good
Kathy
movie.
watched it. And Mark was so
it's a good
pissed off.
movie.
It was
It's a
so
good
funny.
movie up until the ending. I
Yeah.
mean, the movie I love Robert Forster, so having
was
him
his
in it
last
was,
on
I
screen.
know, but that was such a stupid fucking ending. That's all I got. That's it, huh?
Take us out, yeah.
You know, I've ranted and raved about bad werewolf movies and being disappointed by non-monster movies before in many past episodes. And if you want to hear me rant and rave more, because who wouldn't really, Brian, where can they go?
They can go to www.3gdpodcast.com. That's www.3gdpodcast.com. And as Mark said, you'll be able to find all of our past episodes there, along with one-click buttons where you can easily subscribe to us. If you haven't already, hit one of those buttons to the podcast platform of your choice, and you will never miss an upcoming episode. Also, most importantly, if you can, if not at the website, wherever you get your podcast from, rate and review the show. A 5-star rating and a review go a long, long way to help push our little show a bit further forward from the rest of the podcasting pack. But most importantly, it makes it easier for others to find us while they are searching for great geeky content like our own. Also, we have some social media presences out there, Derek. We do. We can be found at Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, and the audio portion of our show can be found weekly at YouTube as well. Also, we have a Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/3GD, is where you can make a small donation, large donation, whatever you feel like giving. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated because, as we always say, podcasting is not cheap. And all of that can be linked at the website as well. And let me see. Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Then, if the Dark Lord's willing, if the Dark Lord loves you, the creek don't rise, there is no meltdown, and nobody pushes that little red button, and Will Huff does not come knocking at your door. We will be doing this all again next week, where Mark will say...
Thank you, everyone, for another wonderful episode of Three Geeky Dads. Thank you all for listening. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Tito. Thank you all for listening. Something along those lines. I don't know. You threw me off with that. That was nice. No, seriously. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, everyone out there, for listening. Tune in next week when we bring you another episode of All Things Geek. Until then, for Three Geeky Dads, I am Mark.
I'm Derek.
I'm Brian.
I'm Tito.
Saying goodnight and keep watching the skies, because, seriously, all the way through this movie, this supposed werewolf, knocks over cars, it's jumping over buildings. You're telling me it ends up being a guy in a fucking mascot suit?
I don't think so.
No. Fuck Wolf of
What, the
Snowy
Timberwolves?
That suit had hydraulics in it, dog.
Dude,
Had hydraulics.
that
It was
suit
like-
had no hydro. Those people were not smart enough. Fuck that.
It
And
was
fuck
throwing
Kevin
cars and
Iron
shit.
Man.
An Iron
Two
Man
things
werewolf
I
suit.
don't want to talk about, and you made me talk about way too much.
You couldn't hear it. That's the sound it made.
And I would have gotten away with it. If it wasn't for you mentioning
U.S.
Robert Forrester. That's a load of shit. Damn.
Tonight, we're going to be taking a look at Guillermo DelToro's version of the classic horror tale of Frankenstein.
It's pronounced
Frankenstein.
This film stars Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein and Jacob Elordi as the creature, with Mia Goth and Christoph Waltz in supporting roles. The story follows the life of Frankenstein, an egotistical scientist who eventual experiments in creating new life results in dangerous consequences. I, Boris, will take you on this journey.
That's funny. Funny you should say that. I got a
Funny how?
Boris thing.
Like a clown?
I didn't say that
don't
either.
use it?
No, I just threw that in now, Mark. You do your Boris thing.
Oh, no. It's not for the intro. It's
What'd you do?
kind
to
of
that
sort
can?
of mean.
Tell them Boris sent you.
They did the mash.
The monster mash.
What'd you do to that can, March? You got your hands on it?
I tried
Fucking touch the
Fuck
fucking
it.
can, you savage.
Took it to the bathroom and thought I could do something.
Tried to
you
fuck it in the can.
Not very successful.
No, I failed. I failed at every turn, as always.
All right.
Tell them Boris.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So tonight's joke is a call and response.
Right. So when I ask this question, you guys got to ask, oh, how do you pay for all that? Or
Oh, okay.
something like that.
All right.
Do
Okay.
you want us all to say it?
If you want, you can all
Okay.
kind of question it if you
Sure.
want.
All right.
We can embellish.
Oh, just sit here.
He says that, but he won't.
Yeah, you know he's going to chime in.
All right, you got- ready?
Yeah.
Tito can't help.
Guys, I heard Victor Frankenstein couldn't afford any of his lab equipment.
Really?
Why?
Oh, wow.
Well, how'd he pay for that?
Oh,
That doesn't
right,
make
right.
any sense.
Right. That doesn't.
Yes, it does. It was.
How did he pay?
right?
Okay. yeah,
Couldn't
okay.
afford any of his lab. Just
That's
Okay.
a
Go with
bummer.
it.
Oh,
Go
that's
with
a
it.
bummer.
Oh, okay. That's,
No shit, really?
sorry.
That's why I told you what to say.
Did he steal it?
You can ask that. You can ask that.
I had
All right,
one
ready?
line. Yeah.
Crack a jackbox.
Hey guys, I heard Victor Frankenstein couldn't afford any of his lab equipment.
Did he steal it?
How did he pay for it?
He charged it.
Oh, because it's
Did I credit back then?
electric.
You know, I think.
What's his credit score? 120 volts? Hey, Big Boy did it.
Remember go.
Big Boy did it.
Remember go.
I don't want to know a Frankenstein who was in a silly heart. His name is Grand Moff Wilhoff Tarkin?